Hi guys, I am down on the ground by my bookshelves. I just did some organizing and I thought I would go ahead and make a favorites video for my books, and I'll just kind of show you in different um, groups, by category or topic real quick. This might be a longer video, but I would love to watch other people's videos like this, so if you guys want to do it too, go for it. I'll watch them. So the first books I'm going to show you are kind of like my time management, productivity related books. So for that category, some of my favorites are How to Have a 48-Hour Day by Dawn Aslett. This is a really great book. I read it in high school. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. This is a timeless classic book. So many great principles. I think I've read this 2 times, and every time I read it, it's like I get something new out of it. So that's a good one. Okay, the last 2 in that kind of category are Who Switched Off My Brain by Dr. Caroline Leaf. This is a really awesome book. It talks about how thoughts affect all aspects of our life, even our health and relationships, success, and it's written from a Christian perspective. And Dr. Caroline Leaf is she has a PhD in neurology, and it's pretty amazing how she connects the spiritual aspects of taking every thought captive and how we think to how the brain actually functions and works, and it's pretty intriguing, so I highly recommend this book. And The Traveler's Gift by Andy Andrews is a really good personal growth book. It's a fiction book. It's really you can read it in a day, but it's got some encouraging stories in there. I think Lori wants to help make this video. Let's see. I'm looking around different books. Okay, I guess I'll show you some more fiction stuff. I just read The Hunger Games, and this is actually really good. I don't normally get into what's popular as far as fiction. I haven't read Twilight or anything, but I wanted to go see the Hunger Games movie because I've heard really good things about it, but I try and read the books first if I can. So I did. I read it in a day, and it was actually really good, and I want to read book 2. So Hunger Games. And if you like mystery, this is a really good series by Ellis Peters. This is One Corpse Too Many. It's set in the medieval time period, and I really enjoy reading it, and there's great vocabulary in there. Okay, so I'm going to show you cookbooks real quick. I really like and get a lot of use out of the America's Test Kitchen Healthy Family Cookbook. This is really great for people with kids or picky eaters, and it kind of shows you how to tweak common, family favorites to make them a little bit more nutritious. So that's good. A cookbook I'm new to is Nourishing Traditions by Sally Fallon. So I can't really give too much feedback on this, but I've heard great things about it, and I'm halfway through the introduction, which is pretty big. So yeah, that's one I'm using. This is awesome if you are into Middle Eastern or Persian food or kosher food. This is Persian food from the Non-Persian Bride and Other Kosher Sephardic Recipes You Will Love by Raina Simninger. I think that's how you say her name. Can't see that. But this is a beautiful cookbook. It makes a great gift if you know anyone who wants a cookbook. Okay, I'm going to show you books related to pregnancy and birth now. So the Jewish pregnancy book is one that I read, and I really liked. It had like blessings and prayers for each stage. Talked about different rituals for preparing for birth. This is by Sandy Falk. It's a really good book. Another one of like my all-time favorites is Birthing from Within by Pam England. I've got a monkey on me. The childbirth class that I took with my husband was based off Pam England's book, and I really, really recommend that one. Let's see. Hypnobirthing, The Mongan Method by Marie Mongan is a good book. Even if you don't plan on like going to hypnobirthing class or basically if you're planning on doing a natural birth, there's something that you can take away from this book. So I recommend that one. Anything by Dr. Sears. My two favorite books are the breastfeeding and vaccine book by Dr. Sears. Those are really good. And then this one is awesome. This is The Wise Woman Herbal, The Childbearing Years by Susan S. Weed. And there's herbal remedies and natural things and treatments for, just everything related to women's health. There's a lot on pregnancy and childbirth, postpartum, infants, so this is a really, really good resource to have. And lastly in that category, Expecting, Praying for Your Child's Development, Body and Soul by Marla Tobiano. This is a good one for pregnancy. Let's see. We're making a mess, aren't we? Okay, so I guess I will go into like books related to womanhood or marriage. This one is one of my all-time favorites. This is The Feminine Soul, A Mystical Journey Exploring the Essence of Feminine Spirituality by Hannah Weisberg. This is written from a Jewish perspective, but I find it very encouraging and enlightening, and maybe you would too. It's good. I like that one. Created to Be His Helpmeet by Debbie Pearl. I like her straightforwardness in this book. This is a really awesome book that I read as a teen, probably like 8 times. A Beautiful Girlhood by Karen Andriola. This is a book that I think is actually reprinted. I think it was probably published at first in the late 1800s, maybe. I'm not sure. I think this is the book. But it's really great if you've got young girls, or I think girls from ages 8 to into the teens can really benefit from reading this book, and it's great to make it like a mother-daughter thing. So this is Beautiful Girlhood. I haven't read this one yet, but I am confident it's going to be a good read because I really like Sally Clarkson's stuff. This is The Mission of Motherhood, Touching Your Child's Heart for Eternity. This is next on my reading list. Okay, Dear Son, and there's also a Dear Daughter, which is what I read. My husband read this one. A Father's Wide Guidance for Wholesome Human Relationships, A Happy Marriage and a Serene Home by Rabbi Eliyahu Goldschmidt. These are great books. Even if you're not Jewish, there's just some really good stuff in these. Whoa, careful, careful. Come here, baby. Come here. I've just got a few more. You want to help me? Can you be my book holder? Okay, so Family Driven Faith by Bodhi Bakum. Doing What It Takes to Raise Sons and Daughters Who Walk with God. This is a great book. I like Bodhi Bakum stuff. Oh, you're gonna wear it as a hat. Okay. Homeschooling related books. I like Educating the Wholehearted Child by Clay and Sally Clarkson. I really like their philosophy on using real books and real life to make home a learning space, a learning environment. So that's a good one. This is a good resource. What your preschooler needs to know. This is kind of like a read aloud with all the different subjects, like things that your kids should know before going into kindergarten. They've got them for these books, what your first grader needs to know, second grader, all the way through elementary, I believe. So that's a good one. And then lastly, I like The Gospel According to the New York Times. Can I have this back, please? By William Proctor, How the World's Most Powerful News Organization Shapes Your Mind and Values. So those are some of my favorites that I've collected over the years, and I've read some of these, multiple times. So hope you find that interesting. Maybe gives you some ideas on books you want to check out. And I'd love to see videos like that from you guys of what you're currently reading or some of your favorite books, because I'm always looking for the next good read. So let me know what you guys recommend or suggest as far as reading materials. Thanks.